Hey, welcome back to Meet the Masons.
I'm glad you guys joined us again.
Yeah.
Yes, so today we are updating you on weeks 20 and 21. Today I'm 22 weeks and 1 day. That is exciting. I feel like it's kind of flying by at this point.
Yeah. We literally passed the hump.
I know.
She has a bump.
Yeah, we're more than halfway through, so that's cool. This is a short video because honestly, not many symptoms or anything crazy, but a really big thing is that now we feel her kick. Yes.
Yeah, that's been pretty cool.
Yes.
And kicking it with my baby mama and the baby.
So the first time we felt her kick, it was at 20 weeks. Yeah, it was at 20 weeks.
19 weeks.
19? But we're updating them on.
She wasn't kicking last time?
Well, we felt her roll before.
Well, you didn't know if it was a kick or not. That's what it was.
Yeah. So the movements that we felt before, it was kind of like movements. I wasn't really sure. And I could only feel it from the inside. But week 20 is when Jared actually felt her kick in his hand. So how was that?
That was exciting.
Yeah.
I was like, wah, 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 wah. Like, Daddy's home. She said, Daddy's home. She started kicking and stuff. So, yeah.
It was so cute. So it got me thinking, because remember I told you guys last time that they said I had an anterior placenta, which meant I wouldn't feel the baby kick maybe as often as most mothers would, or I wouldn't feel the sensation as hard. But honestly, I think it moved because I felt her everywhere around my stomach. Like, she was kicking hard. And we went to a conference in Houston actually about a week or so ago.
Women who win. Woo-hoo.
Yes, women who win. So that was exciting. And during worship, she was like, literally, I felt like she was doing this with her elbows like into my stomach, and that was hilarious.
Now, the funny thing, I know I'm just going back a couple seconds, but you said anterior placenta?
Anterior placenta.
Anterior or interior?
Anterior.
Oh, I thought you said interior. I'm like, it's not exterior.
Of course it's inside.
But anterior.
Yeah, anterior.
Okay, I was just making sure.
That's funny. So that was a highlight of week 20. Also, my appetite has gone through the roof now. Like, I am way more hungry than I've ever been before, and I feel like I have to eat a lot more. So we always pack a lot of snacks for me, but now I don't think snacks suffice anymore. Like, I literally need legit meals every 1 to 2 hours, or I am hungry. And he's probably gonna say, I told you so. Which they hear that, oh, you should eat 5 to 6 small meals a day. But it's like, no, if I don't, I'm gonna be extremely hungry. Like, I eat, and then it's like literally almost sometimes like 10 minutes later, it's like I never ate. And sometimes that's frustrating because it's like,
well, when you're talking about you eat, you talking about you ate like a snack bar or something. You didn't eat like a whole meal and then 10 minutes later.
So throughout most of the pregnancy, I've been eating whole grain waffles, and I had 3. I used to eat 2, but now it's 3. And Jared's like, you do realize you're eating like powder and syrup every morning. I'm like, oh, I didn't look at it like that. So it hasn't been filling me. So now I have to find something new for breakfast. Probably incorporate eggs to get some protein and to feel more fulfilled.
Eggs, bacon, some food.
Everything. So that's
green potatoes, tomato.
Wow.
Green. No.
Anyway, so honestly, that's been the highlight of it all. Just feeling her kick, and I feel like every time I feel her kick, like we were in church today, and I started laughing, and Jared looked at me, and it was because she kicked. Like, I just find it to be so cute.
I didn't feel it, so I didn't know what was going on. I'm like, why is she just giggling? Nobody's joking. Pastor's preaching, and she's like,
no, it was not that.
Calm down.
I literally said that was it because I felt her kick. So, and honestly, and they said that when babies are around 20 to 22 weeks, they only are up 5 to 6 hours a day.
Yeah.
So that let me know, like, sometimes I'm not feeling her at all, but she could probably just be asleep. And then there are times where it's like, okay, she's up and at it. Or one time Jared was on the way home, and he got home, and then she started kicking some more. So that was really cute. Yeah.
Yeah, the fun part outside of the internal stuff is the external stuff, like doing the baby room stuff. That's been pretty cool.
Oh, yes. So another update is we started on the baby room.
Yes, we started on the baby room.
It was my idea.
It was her idea.
So I was wrestling through, I was wrestling with two ideas. Maybe like a rustic room with like this faux brick wall or a faux wood wall. You know, the wallpaper that looks like rustic wood. Or black and white and pink and gold and neutral. I know it sounds like a whole bunch, but all together it looks really nice because our baby shower is actually going to be black and white themed with hints of gold and pink. So I was like, I just really love those colors. I never wanted like bright pink walls. That's just not my thing. Lavender walls. I don't think we like that. So actually a friend of ours, Lisa Johnson, she ended up surprising me at church one day with a little photo album, and it's black and white stripes, and it has actually I can get it for you guys. So this is the photo album she got us. Look at it. Isn't it pretty?
Yeah.
Hopefully you guys can see it, but it says find beauty in the little things.
Find beauty in the little things.
But it was like the perfect, this was exactly what I was thinking. Either this or like a rustic thing. So my mind was being boggled, and that just helped me make the decision that we're just gonna go ahead and do that. So on Friday when I was 21 weeks, we actually went to the store. We did another baby registry at Bye Bye Baby.
Yeah.
So we're gonna finalize those soon. We're still doing a little bit more research, but we're gonna finalize that. But after the baby registry, we went out to a couple other stores and we bought a whole bunch of canvas. Like Jared found some really cute ones. I did too. And we ended up putting them up on Saturday. So actually Jared put them all up, which is amazing. It looks so good. So
she left me at home by myself.
Only for like an hour or two. But anyway, so, and he did that while we were home. We actually changed our room around, and it actually will have enough. How many times am I gonna say actually?
Actually.
Yeah, no, right? It's so much space now that we can fit a bassinet in there. Jared's idea, I was not for it. I'm still iffy about it. I only slept in the room like that, but to have like new space and the room changed around, it feels like you're in a new space, and I like that.
The moral of the story is, now after the furniture changes that one of us suggested, we have double the space in the room.
Yeah.
2.5 times the space actually is measured out. We actually measured it out. And same thing with the baby room. Now we don't have to go through the paint situation. The walls are already painted. It's a perfect combination with the designs that we selected. And what?
You said it we sarcastically.
We selected.
Okay.
I want to be inclusive, you know?
Yes.
So, yeah.
Anyway, so kudos to Jared. Kudos to Jared.
Kudos to us.
You're so ridiculous.
Kudos to us. We are one.
Oh my
And
goodness.
we enjoy the changes.
Anyway, all in all, we made some big changes in the house. So I think, yeah, it was great. Some great changes, newness. It feels refreshing. Feels like I'm in a whole new house. And it makes me look forward to filling that space and decorating a little bit more. So that's exciting. Other than that, I have a sweet co-worker, Jeanette, who has already bought baby girl Mason a bunch of things. And she bought us more things. So kudos to you. We just want to say thank you, Jeanette. You are so sweet. And
I'm not sure if I can fit the clothes. I'm not baby girl Mason. But, you know, I wear clothes.
Anyway.
Just saying.
Other than that, I would say as far as how I'm feeling, I feel like I weigh more and I'm carrying like my child. I don't know how to really explain it, but I just feel heavier, pretty much.
I feel like you weigh more and you're carrying your child. Do you think it would be different?
No, I just feel like, I don't know. I just feel like I weigh more.
Woo!
Anyway. Yeah, so I just feel like I weigh more. And I feel the weight of being pregnant now, I guess. Not in a bad way, but it's like, okay, yeah, I'm pregnant. I get up a tad bit slower. But I have to be cautious because sometimes I lose my balance or sometimes it hurts. So
lose your balance when?
Like one time, like it happened at church today. I tried to get up and I was like, oh, and I had to try again real quick.
That's funny.
So that's funny. I have been a little bit more clumsier trying to keep my balance. Can you stop?
I'm trying to see how it's going to end up. It's twice real quick.
I realized I've been a little bit more clumsier, or it's just like I'm trying to center myself, which I didn't think that was going to happen to me. Honestly, nothing I think is going to happen to me because in my mind I'm a little invincible to a lot of things. But I'm like, I didn't think I would lose my center of gravity, but you're walking or you're just standing and it's like, hold up, get yourself together. So I've been feeling that too. So that's been interesting. But other than that, this has been a great pregnancy so far.
Yeah.
I'm really grateful for what God is doing in
We're
our
living
life.
our best days and better is coming.
Yes. And baby girl Mason is coming. Full term, healthy, whole, beautiful baby. So that's it for this week's update. If you guys have any questions, please let us know in the comments below. And we look forward to hearing from you.
Yes, and we have some more work to do before we do the nursery review.
Yes.
And what's it called?
Nursery reveal.
Yeah, it's gonna be exciting.
Yeah, so we're excited to reveal the nursery, and apparently we're ahead of time. Like most people are like, what do you mean you're doing a nursery? But for me, I feel like we have the energy to do it, and I feel like I'm taking control over, you know, whatever time that we have right now by doing that. So I am excited that we started on the nursery and we're still working on it. It's gonna be really cute, yeah. So without further ado, here is the bump. See y'all next week. Okay everyone, now I am at 139 pounds, which is a total of 8 pounds gained thus far, and I am measuring between 135, what am I talking about, 135, 35 and 36 inches around my waist. So I grew about 45 inches around my waist. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you all next week. Bye!